It's a beautiful Monday morning, and Henry is always here.
Truer words have never been spoken because Henry is indeed always here. Good morning and welcome to the National Breakfast Call here at SLS. This is the call that does it all for y'all. Well, maybe not all, but it is designed to train, motivate, and encourage. And we hope you derive at least one of those benefits. Make some noise if you're excited because today is going to be the biggest day you've ever had in the history of sales.
Whoop, whoop, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. Let's go.
With all
Fabulous.
of that enthusiasm, I am inclined to believe you. When you're here at SLS, you are rocking with the best. I can show you better than I can tell you, though. So sit tight, hold on to your horses as we jump into this meeting. If you're here for the very first time and you're like, I'm going to check this out, see if it's cool. Hang out with us till the end. We'll give you some more information on how to move forward. If you're here for the first couple of times, and you're like, man, I'm so excited, but I can't get on the phones yet because I need some stuff, contracting stuff. Go on over to the onboarding portion of this call. It's a breakout room for onboarding and licensing. Make a visit over there. I promise there'll be more action when you return, but you need to go over there and get your paperwork straight. In the meantime, when you hang out with SLS, you find out you are so much more than agent number 12345. You have a name, and we celebrate your name every week. We even try to get your name right. If we get it wrong, it's okay. You can tell us. Keep having high weeks. We're going to keep saying your name, and eventually we'll get it right. That's the key. The key to getting your name right is have big weeks and have your name said. One place to have it said is during a little section called bow ties and bulletins. This is where we celebrate the week that was, and there's a bow-tied one whose hair is often perfectly coiffed, who's here to tell you tales of success. So welcome to the stage, our Chief Marketing Officer, the bow-tied one himself, Mr. James Wigley.
Welcome,
All
Good
right.
morning,
Let's go,
James.
James.
Let's go,
James.
Let's go.
James!
Good morning, James.
Good morning, Henry. Good morning, champions. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday and you're ready for a fast start Monday. That was always the key to success for me. So make sure you're off to a fast start today. But before we can get off to a fast start, as Henry said, we have to review the week that was. And so this is not the week that ended Sunday at midnight, but this is the week that ended prior. Then the business is processed and then it is enshrined into our bulletin. And I have a distinct pleasure of reviewing the bulletin with you. And boy, did we have a sprint to the finish for many folks as we jump in here and we shout out all those. In order to get on the front page of the bulletin, you got to go over 5,000 AP. And so we shout out all those for June week 4. There were over 5,000. And we give with Effie, Tasha, Tremaine, Tina, Jay Cornett, Mercedes, Hocus Pocus, Shaka, Brian, Rhonda, Check King, Monica, Willie, Victoria, Gabrielle, John, Langston, the boy next door, Forrest, Emma, Yvonne, Omkland, and No Breaks. And in the 10K and up club, we had Temptasia over 10,000, India over 10,000, Desmond over 13,000, and then two Titans with monster weeks. We had Josh with 28 sales, 30,584 AP. And Molly Jones also had 28 sales and 33,790 AP.
Wow.
Monster weeks by two folks, and two folks who proved that when talent and hard work are combined, the sky is the limit, and they worked incredibly hard to have those monster weeks. Then page 2 is those that averaged 5,000 AP. As we jump right in, we've got Langston E. Coleman, Jay Rubin, Stephen, Emma, Victoria, Tasha, Balarama, Ernestina, Tina, Monica, Shannon, Miguel, Desmond, JT Black Lightning, Omakana, Christiana, Mercedes, India, Molly, and with the top spot, Josh with 92,287 AP for a record-shattering month.
Woo.
And in the teams category, where will we be without our incredible teams? We got the More Money Crew, 249,000. House of Diamonds, 291,000. No Limit Banksters, 325. Region of Steel, 423,000. And the only wild cards dropping 704,147 AP. Fantastic job by all in the leads category. I worked all my leads. Yes, that will make the hair stand up on your neck when you rock it and make it all happen. And folks, look at the leaders. Taking it from the top, Molly Jones, 15 A-lead conversions. That is an impressive number, but it certainly helps when you've got more leads to call than you got time in a given day. So again, it's all about putting in the work. B leads, just A leads that haven't met Langston yet. Langston's like, I got you. 4 B lead sales there. Birthday and existing clients, we're talking about it every single week. They're there and they love you and they want to hear from you and they want to have policy reviews and they want to talk about financial planning and they want to get their family covered and everything like that. And Josh leading from the front with 26 birthday lead sales there. Look at all the folks making birthday lead sales. And then referrals. Referrals, we get referrals. You've got to work the referral game, get referrals on every single call, not just your sales. And Yvonne Stewart leading from the front with 5 referral sales. So shout out to all of you all. String, foundation of success here at SLS. I say it every single week. I'm going to say it again this week. Or for the string program, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you. And so I'm telling you that because if you are not on a string, then you might not be sitting here. Make it consistent. Do it week in, do it week out. Make your worst week string. Do not quit. Do not give up. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 until you have string on the weeks that are a struggle. And on the weeks that are not, then you push and you go for 10, 20, 30. But when your worst week's 2,500, your average will be significantly higher. And if you go 15 consecutive weeks, you get $200. We just crossed the halfway point. So we got folks that are now over 25. They're going to get a silver string medal. They're going to get $500. They're striving to get to 40. 40 weeks is going to get you 1,000. 50 out of 52 weeks, you get amnesties. So you can have 2 amnesties anywhere throughout the year. You can have 2 weeks where you don't feel good. You just don't hit it. You take a vacation. You do whatever. And that is a platinum string. That's $2,000, but perfect string, 52 out of 52 weeks, that's $2,500 and trying the SLS Hall of Fame. So if your name's not on this list, folks, no excuses. Only results count. Get your name on this list, then don't ever let it fall off. Ultimate Challenge. First place is $25,000. Second place is not a set of steak knives, folks. And the standings as they currently stand. Oh, wait. I can't announce it. Why? Because it's over. But it's not technically over. Why? Because it's quantity and quality. So for everybody that's competing for a spot in the top 30, make sure you're working your biceps. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're doing virtual policy deliveries because you don't want a cancellation or a return or an NSF to drop you a spot. Not only are you going to get a chargeback on that, but then you're going to reduce your Ultimate Challenge payout. So pay attention to that. But also, friendly reminder that we are already 1 week into Ultimate Challenge second half of the year. So there are already people getting off to a fast start. But remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So just because you didn't do 10K last week doesn't mean you can't win, because it's consistency over 6 months. It's quality, right? It's weighted by your 26-week quality number. So if you write 10,000 AP, your 26-week quality is 80%, then that's 8,000 AP, counting towards the Ultimate Challenge. So make sure you understand that and make sure you focus on quality and quantity. MDC, that doesn't end until January. Saturday Sales Club 28 just made 44 sales for a total of 42,376 AP. Folks, Saturday Sales Club, don't let it be the best kept secret in town. Slice yourself off a piece of that AP pie, especially those that are flying in on Sunday. Do not take Saturday off. Just pack at night, do something, but sit there and get some extra AP before you take off for Mexico. So make it happen. KG knows. She knows all about Saturday Sales Club. And if you are not going to Mexico, as I was talking about this morning, or if you are going, regardless if you're going or not, do not forget LeBlanc in Los Cabo, Mexico. We're going to Cabo. We're going 5-star, 5-diamond. It's one of the nicest resorts I've ever seen in my life. You don't want to miss it. Why? Because you don't have to pay to go. You just got to qualify. But here's the thing, folks. When we talk about this every single week and you get the flyer every single week, part of being on target for a convention is also being on target for your income goals, right? So even if you're like, I can't think about vacation right now, I got bills to pay. Well, great. You should be on target for a convention because that means you're writing enough AP to pay your bills. So when you get that flyer, it's going to tell you what you average. It's going to tell you what you need to average to go. Take that advice into consideration. It's going to show your percentage of preferred carriers. That is also how you get paid more. So again, that flyer isn't just for the vacation. If you're rolling your eyes being like, James, I can't think about vacation. We'll focus on that because it also will help with the income. So step 1, get on target. Step 2, get on target for President's Club. Step 3, get fully qualified And you don't want to miss President's Club. Don't believe me, that's Ring of Honor. They go President's Club every single year. We got all different kinds of clubs. The 5K a week club. Once you're hitting string, then you want to be consistent with 5K a week. If you don't think you can do it, look at this top three. Mercedes just got here. She's on string 10 already. You can make it happen. Molly's at 57. All-time record, 162 from Caitlin. Make your 5K string your new floor. Then you're not even worried about strings. So you're getting the string bonus, plus you're at 5K. Then when you have a 10K string, Molly, India, 22, 6 consecutive weeks, then not only are you getting President's Challenge money, not only are you getting big account checks, not only are you getting big weekly checks, but then you're also getting a bonus for every week over 5 consecutive weeks over 10K you go. There are ways to continue to pad your bank account, folks, so pay attention to them all, learn them all, and eventually you're going to have a 20K week. You could do it your very first week. We've seen it happen. When you put the effort in, when you put the activity in, you can make it happen, folks. We got 30 active members of the 20K club, and Molly and Josh just went ahead and added another pin to their 20K jacket. Well, now it's a 30K jacket, making it happen. How do you make all this stuff happen, folks? 25 hours of talk time. There's a 25-plus club for a reason. How many consecutive weeks can you have 25 hours of talk time or left? There's really no excuse. That's our mantra. No excuses, our results count. There's no excuse not to have 25 hours of talk time. If you didn't have 25 hours of talk time last week, you're part-time. Did you sign up for a part-time job? I don't think so. So make yourself full-time. And remember, I talk about this all the time. It's like running a franchise. If Chick-fil-A called me today and said, James, you get to open a Chick-fil-A in town here. Chick-fil-A's open Monday through Saturday. At least when I start my business, until I get it consistent, I'm going to be there Monday through Saturday, making sure that everything is rocking and rolling and making sure that it's the best Chick-fil-A around. So you've got your own SLS business, your own agency. Make it happen. Plug in and run it like a true business. And when you do that, you're going to get a jacket too. We got jackets. We got new jackets. We got old jackets that get pins on them because we're always shattering records. And this was a true shatter. Josh Bell, now in 50 years of the agency, as the biggest 5-week month in the history of SLS, 92,287 AP. The man also constantly wins quality awards, so that is a quality 92,000.
Let's go, JB.
Make some noise. Ring the bell.
Job, Josh.
Ring the
Awesome.
bell.
Great job.
Excellent.
Records are meant to be broken. They're meant to be shattered, and we love when the first place record all-time shattered, but we love when agents get their names up there. So it does not take any of the shine away from Molly, who has the 4th best 5-week month.
More money, Molly.
Way to go!
And we got the weeks,
Awesome.
33,791. Josh had the 11th best week, 30,584. And then you got, 3rd best month all time for Molly, 85,142. India with the 23rd best month all time, folks. This is all time, 55,050.
Here's facing.
Impressive,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
say the least. And then we got coaches breaking month records. Wild card, 3rd best month in a 5-week month, 810,548. The Banksters, 9th best month all time, 575, 646. Region of Steel, 24th best 5-week month all time, 423, 859. Their records, they're right here, folks. They're meant to be broken. Write your name here and just visualize it and say, that's going to be mine. We got week records that need shattering. No offense, Galen. We got 4-week months that need shattering. No offense, B-Dunk. We got 5-week months. Someone needs to take Josh's spot. It could be you. It could be anybody. Make it happen. It's all about putting activity in. It's all about focusing. It's all about improving yourself and striving for greatness. So everybody strive for greatness today. Let's have a fast start Monday. Back to you, Henry, sir.
Give it up one more time for James Woodley.
Thank you,
James, let's go.
James.
James.
James Whitley celebrated the week that was, but there's someone who likes to celebrate the week that just finished. We sell really hard from Monday to Sunday, and then the record books close. At that point, someone stands atop SLS Mountain at the very peak, and he takes a spy with his little eye to see what he sees. And that peak from the peak is delivered to you by the owner, president, and CEO of the agency himself, a man called Doc. Do you want to know who did well last week? There's only one person who can tell you. Make some noise and welcome to the stage, Mr. Rory Doherty.
Welcome,
Welcome,
Rory.
Doc.
Good morning.
Doc.
Good. Let's go, Rory.
Emery, thank you, and good morning to everybody.
I thought I had my figures, Henry, all done yesterday afternoon, but then I woke up this morning and they had to shift them all around. Some teams shifted all around in the rankings. So let me go over the agencies, some team rankings, new agents, and veteran agents at SLS, and some that had an outstanding week. There's an agency, we did well over $500,000 in AP last week, so good job there. We need to get up to that magical 600,000-700,000 number. Teams in 7th place. I'd like to give a shout out to the Donahue Group. Just a small 4-person team, 2 over 5,000, ended up with 15,369. Pretty good for 4 people.
Woo!
An average AP of 3,842. Nice job, Mark.
Great job.
Good job.
Way to go.
Great job.
Nice job, Mark and company. Nice job. Okay, let me figure out this out now. I got all mixed up after yesterday. Okay, in 6th place. In 6th place, we have the Quote Masters coming in at 58,964 annualized premium. 2 new agents I'll be highlighting.
Go Quote Masters.
2 over 5,000, 1 over 10,000. The Quote Masters have 34 agents, 49% E-check Social Security billing percentage across the group. PPA premium per agent 1,734. In 5th place, the No Limit Banksters NLB coming in at 61,000, a couple thousand more than the Quote Masters, 61,286. 5 new agents I'm about to highlight there. 5 over 5,000, none over 10 for the week. 30 agents on the Banksters, 56% E-check Social Security billing percentage, and a PPA of 2,043. In 4th place, they jumped up 2 spots, James, over the weekend, or over Sunday, they jumped up 2 spots. 4th place, HOD, Our House of Diamonds, coming in at 65,357. 1 new agent I'm about to highlight, 5 over 5,000, none over 10 for the week. 34 agents on HOD, 63%, nice number, E-check Social Security billing percentage, and a PPA of 1,922. In 3rd place, a little shakeup at the top too, because in 3rd place, the wild cards. We're used to seeing them up around 1st many weeks, but the wild cards were in 3rd this week, coming in at 101,637. I hope Matt agrees with me on the math. We always disagree, usually. 7 new agents I'm about to highlight, 3 over 5,000, 2 over 10 for the week. 40 agents on the wild cards, 53% E-check Social Security billing percent, PPA of 2,540. In 2nd place, MMC, More Money Crew, the More ladies, 110,000, Viore and Stephanie, 110,717 is the number I have. 5 new agents I'm about to highlight, 5 over 5,000, 3 over 10,000, 42 agents on MMC, 51% E-check Social Security billing percent, premium per agent 2,636.
Great job.
Great job. See.
Good job.
Great job.
Great job, team.
And how does James and Henry and Grant say that? Well, there can only be number one.
There can only
There
Can only be one.
There can only be one at the top. ROS, Region of Steel,
Go.
coming in right at 120,000. 12 new agents I'm about to highlight. That's number 1 in that category. Hardly anyone wrote over 5,000, Eric, only 2, because they all wrote over 10. We have 6 agents. Nice job. 6 agents over 10,000 for the week. 48 agents on ROS, 73% E-check Social Security billing. That's number 1 in the agency, and PPA of 2,497. Who's going to be number?
Let's go.
Let's hear it for Region of Steel. But who's going to be number 1 this week? What team?
ROS.
Quote
Masters.
Only wild cards. Y'all already know. We look.
More money.
Everybody knows the wild
Amen.
cards love to
More
give everyone a
money.
little bit of a chance to get that spot.
Oh, stop it.
Eric looks like a challenge.
Stop it.
Leoria
Stop it.
looks like Matt's challenging you guys.
Proud
Look
of you,
out.
Eric. Good job, sir.
Good job, Eric. ROS.
You know, I like to stir the pot. I was just stirring it a little bit there. Okay, good. New agents. We have 31 new agents I'm about to highlight. I define a new agent, anybody that started in the last 6 months. So that would be the first week in January until now. I'd like to highlight 31 new agents. 31. We call them future stars. There's 4 levels. Level 1 is the 2,500 AP level for the week that sold from 2,500 to 3,500 AP for the week. Let's start off. MMC. Adrian Edwards just started in May. 2,485 AP. And Andre, guess what percent that was?
100%. Let's go.
on the wild cards, Linda Joseph, she also started in May. 2,785. Region of Steel, David Chase. He must be brand new, Eric. I have a July start date, July of 26. First week selling, Eric?
Yes, sir.
2,854 for David Chase. Nice.
Great job, David.
There we go, David.
Good job, David.
Good job.
Nice first week, David. Quote Masters, Melvin Hamilton, just started in June. Very new. 3,056. Nice week, Melvin. Quote Masters, Art Allen, started in April. 3,044, 65% e-check Social Security billing percentage. ROS, Leanne Prokop, just started in June. 3,095 and 100% e-check Social Security billing. She must be pretty darn new too, Eric, huh?
Yes, sir.
Must be brand new. On wild cards, Claudia Perez Toribio started in February. 3,116 and 100.
Let's go.
Woohoo.
Look at all
Let's
these.
go, Claudia. Let's go, Linda.
Look at all these 100% e-check Social Security billing. Nice job, Claudia. Region of Steel, finishing her week off making her week actually on a Sunday. Patricia Hines just started in June.
Go, Patricia.
3,374 AP, and guess what her percent was?
100%.
Sticking with Region of Steel, Yolanda Roberts started in May, 3,316, and guess her percent?
100%.
All right, you guys get that right all the time. HOD, Thasha Dillard Beatty started in June, pretty darn new, 3,389. Nice week, Thasha.
Way to go, Tasha.
Woo.
Yeah, Tasha.
And finishing up this category on the wild cards, just started in May, Langston Richardson with bronze work ethic, 3,473. Langston, I know you wanted more of that, but 100% e-check Social Security billing. So not bad.
Let's go, Langston.
Good week.
Good job.
Job.
Moving up to the next category, the future stars, new agents, 3,500 level that sold from 3,500 to 5,000 annualized premium for the week. I'd like to single out 8 individuals. Let's start off on the NLB, No Limit Banksters. Chartrice Scott, brand new, just started in June, 3,865 AP, and you guessed it, 100%.
Go.
Great job.
E-check Social Security
Good
billing.
job.
Sticking with the No Limit Banksters, Keith Thomas started in March, 3,869 AP, not 100%, but 83% e-check Social Security billing. Nice week, Keith. On the wild cards, I know he wanted more. But coming in with 4,052 AP, bronze work ethic. He started in January, finishing his week off on a Sunday. Desmond Boone.
Let's go, Desmond.
Good job,
In
Desmond.
the boom.
Let's
Over to-
go.
Over to the More Money crew. 4,230 AP, 100% e-check Social Security billing. Started in February. Keith McDaniel.
Woo.
Job, Keith.
With his
Way to go, Keith.
with his 22nd week in a row. This guy has great work ethic. 22nd week in a row, over 25 hours of talk time. Great numbers there. Coming in at 4,403 AP, 73% e-check Social Security billing. Silver work ethic, no surprise. Triple Crown winner. He just started in January. James Whitty Gritty.
Great
Good
job,
job, James.
Pretty.
2 Triple Crown winners in a row. Going over to the wild cards. 4,428 has the AP. 100% e-check Social Security billing has that percent. Bronze work ethic. She just started in May. Seems like she's been here a lot longer. Another Triple Crown winner, France Mason.
Good
Great
job,
job,
Fran.
Fran.
Nicely
done. Good job.
There you go, France.
All right. Region of Steel, Maurice Thomas started in March, coming in at 4,828 AP, 89% e-check Social Security billing. Good job, Maurice.
Woo! Let's go.
Good job.
Then rounding out this category, another worker. Yeah, Rory loves workers for some reason because I was a worker. Coming in at 4,969 AP, bronze plus work ethic. Must have been about 29 and a half hours of talk time. Just started in March with her 15th week in a row. So probably since the first week she was here, just started in March. 15th week in a row, over 25 hours of talk time out of the MMC, Tasha Hill.
Way to go, Tasha.
Great
Way to
job,
go,
Tasha.
Tasha.
Great job, Tasha.
Tasha, good job.
Now we have 4 new agents that wrote over 5,000 that sold from 5,000 to 6,500 AP. Number 1 on the No Limit Banksters, Satina Ballard Bradford. Brand new, just started in June, 5,390 AP. And guess what her percent was?
100%.
Nice week, Satina. Over to the wild cards, another new person. Maybe in his second or third week, I'd have to get clarification from Nate or Matt. 6,005 AP, just started in June, Marcus Hill.
Great job,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Go, Marcus.
Here's another
And
worker.
that's his third week, Rory.
Thanks, Nate. Thanks, Nate. That's a pretty good third week, 6K, man. Good job, Marcus. Keep it going. Okay, here's another worker, 15 weeks in a row, over 25 hours of talk time. I don't think she's been under 25 hours of talk time since she joined us in March. And this week, she did not have 25 hours of talk time. She had 36 hours and 37 minutes of talk time, gold work ethic, Triple Crown winner, 6,170 AP, 100% e-check Social Security billing. As I mentioned, gold work ethic, Triple Crown winner, finishing her week off on a Sunday, Liz Mency. Way to go, Liz.
Go, Liz.
With that work ethic, Liz, you're going to be consistent. In my prediction, you'll consistently begin writing over 10,000. Just put a couple more pieces to the puzzle together. Good job. And rounding out this category, Region of Steel, Jonathan Cannon, started in May. Bronze work ethic, Eric for Jonathan, 6,409 AP for the week.
Great job,
Jonathan.
Good job.
Cannon.
What'd I say?
Huh?
Yeah. Jonathan Cannon. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, no, that's his nickname. Okay, we the Cannon Boom.
Oh,
Sorry.
you just call him Cannon. Okay, I'll call him
Cannon. Yeah.
Just skip the Jonathan, right? Just Cannon. Okay, I got it.
There you go.
I'll see if I can remember that. Future Stars, the 6,500 level, sold from 6,500 to 9,999 annualized premium. We have 3 new agents in this category. With his another worker, 16 weeks in a row above 25 hours of talk time, 6,730 AP, silver work ethic this week. Out of the No Limit Banksters, another Cannon. We have 2 Cannons in a row. Antonio Cannon this time.
Let's go.
Great job,
Tony.
Woo, way to go.
Great job, Tony.
Should we call him Cannon? We call him Tony. Okay, we're calling 1 Cannon Tony, 1 Cannon Cannon. Got it. Okay, over to the wild cards. Finishing his week off on a Sunday. Gold work ethic. This guy is a worker. 38 hours and 40 minutes, not of work, but of talk time. Coming in with an even 7,300 AP. Normally he's over 10,000 for the week with that work ethic. Just started in March. Omari McClendon.
Let's go,
Let's go, Amari.
Guy.
Thank you.
Region to Steel,
Go,
Iphigenia Lindemann. Started in June, 7,883. I know you told me what to call her. Is it Effie, Eric? Iphigenia? Effie?
Yes, it's Effie. Sorry, I couldn't get off mute.
Yeah, Effie. Good job, Effie.
Good
Nice
job,
week.
Effie.
Wow.
Good job, Effie.
For somebody so new, just started in June, 7,883. Okay, let's move over to SLS All-Stars. I'd like to single out 11 individuals that sold from 6,000 to 7,500 AP. And let's start off on the Donahue group. This young man started in August of 2011. So that means his 15th anniversary, 15th year anniversary at SLS is next month, actually. Bronze work ethic, 5,596 AP for Mark United Nations. Good job.
Way to
Mark.
go.
Mike.
You.
And Henry, here's an old friend of ours, Grant James, an old friend, 5,729 AP. She started in February of 2013. So been here 16 and a half years. Thalia Herron.
Right, Miss
Way
Harris?
to
Great
go.
job, Thalia.
Harris.
I hope Thalia's on the call. Good job, Thalia. Let's do that now, Thalia. We know you can write 5,000 a week. Let's write 5,000 every week, here to the end of the year. Next up, Alicia Wold coming in at 5,931 AP and 68% each Social Security billing.
Let's go,
Good
Alley Cat.
job.
Alley
Good
Cat.
job, Alley Cat.
6,014 AP for Gamaliel Hernandez. They call him Gam. Good
Let's go,
job,
Gam.
Gam.
Great
Yeah.
job,
Job.
Gam.
Here's a worker, 26 weeks in a row over 5,000 AP. That's because it's 29 weeks in a row over 25 hours of talk time. She did it again this week. Monica Henderson with 6,062 AP and 80% each Social Security billing. Triple crown for Monica.
Way to
Monica.
go.
What you do, girl? Do what you do.
Here's another great name from the past, also coming out of the Donahue group, 6,161 AP. This young lady started in June of 2017. So my quick math would say 9 years last month. J.R. Reed. Nice week, J.R.
The
Good
basketball
job.
player.
Good
What's up,
job.
JR?
Way to go, JR.
J.R. is one, she's some of the best quality in the agency, and Mark will vouch for that. She's won a quality award several times. Nice week, J.R. Okay, next up, 6,397 AP, 84% each Social Security billing for Irene McKimmey.
Irene
job,
don't
Irene.
like it. Ooh.
And Maria Taylor up next, coming in with an even 6,400 annualized premium for the week. Nice week, Maria.
Nice
Good job,
work,
Irene.
Maria. Clap for
Cheerio,
yourself.
Gam.
Good job.
6,668 AP, 100% each Social Security billing for Nathan Berkeley. Nice
Come
week.
on, Nate.
Yeah.
Way to
Great
go,
job,
Nate.
Good job,
Nate.
Way to
Nathan.
go, Nate.
Ever since we learned how to pronounce her name, she's been selling much more than before we could pronounce her name correctly.
You.
7,390 AP for Lexi Yumi.
Knew that
Way
you
to
knew
go,
it.
job,
Good
Lexi.
job,
Way to
Lexi.
go, Lexi.
Let's go, Lexi.
Way to go, Lex.
Finishing her week off on a Sunday, another worker, bronze work ethic, coming in with 7,493 AP. She was looking to build on that Sunday, worked a lot yesterday, but didn't build on it, but tried. Wendy Epstein. Nice week.
Wendy.
job,
Go,
She was
Wendy.
smiling too. I see you
Wendy.
smiling,
Good
Wendy.
job,
We
Wendy.
Good job,
knew that
Wendy.
was you.
SLS All-Stars, 7,500 to 9,999. I'd like to single up 4 individuals. Let's start off with Elisa Davis, coming in at 7,788 AP for the week.
Way to
Great
go.
job,
All right,
Elisa.
Yes.
AD with the AP.
Celebrating her 7-year anniversary this month, actually. Seven years this month. 7,817 AP for Emma Daniel.
Hey, Miss
Way to go,
Emma.
Emma.
Way to go,
Go,
Miss Emma.
Emma.
Great job, Emma.
Keep up the good work.
And next up, coming in, she started in January of 22. So that'd be what, 4.5 years, 8,950 AP, 100% each Social Security billing. No surprise there. For Jessica Trim, JT Black Lightning.
JT with the black lightning.
Go.
Oh.
And rounding out this category out of Pennsylvania with his 14th week in a row over 25 hours of talk time, he is a worker. He didn't get 25 hours. He had silver work ethic this week, 30 to 35 hours, coming in at 9,508 AP, finishing his week off on a Sunday. Max Miller.
Way to
Good
go,
job,
Max.
Some
Good
of
job, Max.
M squared, they call him.
M squared. He's got a lot of nicknames. All right. I guess this is the first, James or Henry, Grant, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I guess this is the first, last week, just finished, was the first week of the Ultimate Challenge, I think. So that would mean if there's 12 agents over 10,000, these are the top 12 agents in the Ultimate Challenge that'll come out next week, I believe. 12 agents. And out of the 12 agents, if you're new here on the call, I was talking to somebody, a couple new people before we started the meeting. So if you're new, 5 of these 12 agents are brand new. So you can all do it, guys. Just get on the phone, make it happen. Let's start off with MMC, not with a new agent. She's been here 4 years and 3 months. A.D. Howard coming in with silver work ethic, 10,132 AP.
Way to
Good
go,
job.
AD. Way to
Job.
step up to the plate. Both of y'all ADs.
Here's one of those new agents. And this isn't her first week over 10,000. This is her second week in a row over 10,000. Coming out of the region of steel, 10,305 AP, 80% E-check Social Security billing, just started back with us. Second week in a row over 10,000, Tay Shannon.
Great job.
Great job.
Woo!
And here's another new agent, started a month before Tay.
Tay.
Started at a region of steel, 10,321. She beat Tay by $16 at AP, Eric. 16. Started in May. Tina Polivka. Nice job,
Tina.
Tina.
Let's go, Tina.
Good job, Tina.
Going over to the Quote Masters. This young man hasn't been here 10 or 20 years, but he's been here about a year and 3 or 4 months. 10,694 AP. Started in March of 2025. Quote Masters. Willie McPhelson.
Come on, Willie.
Hey,
Willie.
let's
Look
go.
at you stepping away from the
Good job,
diamonds and
Willie.
shining, boy.
Mixing the vets in with the newbies. Out of MMC, 10,711 AP. Started in March of 07. Yvonne Stewart, 19 years here.
Miss
Nice job,
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Come on now.
Yvonne.
Way to go, Miss Evie.
Here, that's good.
Now you talk about new. Here's somebody brand new. Region of Steel, ROS. Second week on the phones. Coming in at 10,811 AP. 82% E-check Social Security billing. Bronze work ethic. That means Triple Crown. I mentioned finishing his week up on a Sunday. Triple Crown. Justin Henderson. Nice
Let's
week,
go,
Justin.
Justin.
H.
Woo-hoo.
Go,
Justin.
I think we need to look out for Justin. So
I agree.
he'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's seventh in the Ultimate Challenge right now, this second 6 months. Yvonne's 8th, Willie's 9th, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is 6th in the Ultimate Challenge on MMC, coming in at 11,753. Bronze work ethic, started in February. Look out for Sandy Etzel.
Let's go, Sandy.
Sandy.
Thank you.
Soul.
Look out. Keep it. Sandy, no, we know you can write 10,000. We're going to be looking for that every week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, number 5 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in at 11,959 AP, 65% E-check Social Security billing. Came back to us in September of last year out of the wild cards, Alicia Grazier.
All right now.
Way to go, Alicia.
Let's go, Alicia.
Look at me.
Great job, Elisa.
Thank you.
Eric, I hate to say it. I shouldn't say I hate to say it. I'm going to say it. 3 out of the top 4 Ultimate Challenge people are in Region of Steel.
Let's go.
In 4th place,
Don't hate to say that.
I'm happy to say that. 12,655 AP, 84% E-check Social Security billing. Here's another brand new agent, just started in June. Eric can maybe tell us if this is her first week, second week, third week. Janice Kazi.
Way to go, Janice.
Oh, Janice.
This is
AC.
her first week, Rory. First week on the phones.
AC blowing that
Yeah.
cool air.
All you people over there in the academy, man, first week on the phones. I mean, Janice Kazi, Justin Henderson, second week on the phones. Okay, amazing. Here's somebody that's also pretty darn new, is making a name for herself. Coming in at 13,114 AP, 81% E-check Social Security billing. The last 11 weeks, her worst week was she's over 5,000. The last 11 weeks just started in April. Mercedes Watson.
Yeah, let's
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
There go
Yeah.
Mercedes. Wonder if he was riding down the road.
Here's a couple familiar names at the top. Number 2 in the Ultimate Challenge. She just loves those top positions. Number 2 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in with 13,473. She's had 13 weeks in a row over 25 hours of talk time, 58 weeks in a row above 5,000 AP, 23 weeks in a row. Unbelievable. Over 10,000 of AP, 23 weeks in a row above 10,000 AP. Silver work ethic. She started in October of 24. Been here about a year and 9 months. Molly Jones. Nice
Way to
go,
go,
Molly.
Great
Molly.
job, Molly.
Oh, money, Molly.
Way to go, Molly.
Let's go, Molly.
How long you say, Rory?
Great job.
Molly, seems like Molly's been here forever. She started in October of 24. So this October will be her second year anniversary. Seems like
Good Lord.
Yep. Okay, Region of Steel, number 1 in the Ultimate Challenge. The second 6 months, she has won the Ultimate Challenge before. Arguably one of the hardest workers at the company, if not the hardest. I don't know. She's up there right at the top. Gold work ethic this week, 39 hours and 2 minutes of talk time, coming in at 14,183 AP, 76% eCheck Social Security billing, Triple Crown winner, Chris Reese.
Let's go,
Great
Chris.
job, Chris.
New
Way to go,
Nanu. Another short
Awesome
time.
job.
And Greg, Chris just started in June of 24. So she's only been here 2 years and 1 month. Henry, I'm out of breath. Back to you, sir.
Give it up one more time.
All right, Rory.
Let's go, Doc.
Rory. Let's go, man.
It's fun to see all these new agents doing so well, Henry.
It is fun to see these new agents doing well. If any new agent feels like they're doing well because they're enjoying SLS Academy with Josh Villarreal, make some noise.
One person.
One person. Josh, you need to step up your game. If any new people think they're doing well because they've been doing some trainings and boot camps with Jennifer Walker, make some noise.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, girl.
Henry, I asked them in warm-up, all those new people that were in with Jennifer on Saturday. I think I wanted to know how many of them were going to survive while we were gone. And they all said they were going to survive. Then I said, is there anybody that's not going to survive? So when we come back from the convention, they'll be gone. And they said, there won't be one person. We're all going to help each other.
Not only are they going to survive, they're going to thrive because the adventure continues this week, Rory. All this week, we're going to learn how to still cook while we're all in the Zook. For those of you
nice.
that don't know about cooking, we're not talking about meals. Cook means have. My son was so amazed that I knew what cook means because my son thinks that all new people invented things new. I said, son, when my dad was your age, they used to say, now I'm cooking with gas. When I was your age, we would say, we've got to beat somebody in sports. That guy got burned. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Now you guys say cook. Of course you know what cook means. It means cooking. So you guys are going to keep that AP cooking while we're all in the Zook? If you participate in training all this week. So it doesn't matter if you've been here 6 months, 6 days, 6 years. If you want a little bit of extra reminders on what to do when you post SBC, and all you hear is crickets because your SBC is sipping Mai Tais at the beach. How do you keep writing business? You need additional information. So I would advise you, it would behoove you to make sure you come to training all this week because we will have special sessions on information that you need to know so that you can still underwrite successfully, write business successfully, and have a big old check and have your income uninterrupted.
Henry, I got a couple of questions on that 6 month deadline though. A couple of people asked me, one guy said, I've been here 7 months. Am I allowed to go? And somebody else said, I've been here 8 months. Am I allowed to go?
Whether you've been here 6 days, 6 months, 6 years, 6 decades, if you want to go check out how to still cook while the team's in the Zook, you are welcome to come. So 6 months is kind of a frame of reference. If you've been here less than 6 months, I would strongly advise that you be there because there's a lot of things that you need to know, but you are not prohibited from joining. If you've been here 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, any amount of months, you can go because some of you might want to sharpen your skills. You're absolutely welcome to do that. For those that do not attend, I'm Still Cook. While we're all in the Zook, you can be hanging out with your teams and huddles, and we will have some trainings geared towards more advanced stages. So if you're still hanging around in either place, you're going to be benefited this week. This weekend, I put out, you guys got to start paying more attention. Got to start paying more attention to my messages, because if you were paying attention, I said that we normally do 30,000 on a Sunday, and we just need 31,000 to unlock the wheel. I posted it early in the afternoon to give you plenty of chances to react to it. Many of you jumped on the phones, but some of you did not. And guess what? We did not do 31,000. Oh, but we did do 33,000.
Oh, good
Let's
job.
go.
Wheel was
Let's
unlocked. Make some noise if you're excited that you put in some extra effort and unlocked.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
Oh,
job.
good job.
I helped.
Woo! Good job. So we've got some money. It's indeed, AJ. I was playing with your emotions because I watched Friday and I enjoyed Big Worm. But now we are going to have the wheel so that we can get you guys pretty excited. We've got 8 powerful spins. Hopefully your camera is on right now. If your camera's not on, get it on, because cameras must be on to win. If you try to wait to see if you win and then turn your camera on, it will be too late. We've seen several people try the Jimmy Superfly sticker over the couch, holding a bag of Cheetos and not drop a single O, and it's just too late. Camera's not gonna be on, you're gonna lose. So make sure you got your camera on right now. If you're having a bad hair day, slip your hair back, put on an SLS hat, do what you gotta do. Because if we get to your name and your camera's not already on when we call it, we'll have to say, oh, hate to see it. And you will lose. And what a tragic way to lose. To get on this wheel, you had to have a sale of any size, or you had to have at least a certain amount of talk time. Then, based on the sales that you made, you're going to get more cash. Who's going to win? I have no idea. Nobody knows except the wheel, but we're all about to find out together. Let that wheel go round and round for spin number 1, and the wheel will tell us who won and how much they won.
You got me going in circles.
Nice, Greg, with the musical.
Come on, y'all.
Chris Reese, winner.
Chris,
Good job, Chris.
Great job, Chris.
way to start the show, Chris.
Let's go, Chris.
Chris Reese in the winner circle. I know Chris is here. I saw her earlier. She's still here. So no need for confirmation for the rules.
No need.
She's kind of always there. She earns the Henry Stewart Award because Chris Reese is always there. So
Let's go,
Alicia
Alicia.
Gracia. Let's go.
Good job, Alicia.
What's up, Nate?
Is Alicia there? I can't see.
Yes, I'm here. Can you not?
All right, perfect, Alicia. Let that wheel go round and round. Congratulations to you joining Chris Reese. And by the way,
What goes up?
these prizes are not
Down.
multiplied by the 13-week percentage. It's just straight up cash in your pocket. Somebody knows about cash. That was Monica Henderson.
Yeah, Monica know about that. Monica know about that.
And today's
Thank you.
congratulations, Monica. $100. Joining Monica Henderson. We need another winner in the winner's circle. The wheel is hot right now. We've got to wait to see it.
The wheel is hot.
Sam Jackson saying that, but I don't believe in Jackson. Do we have a Therese
Come on.
going once?
Oh, I don't. Is Tyrese
Let's
still?
go, Therese.
Do we see a Therese Austin going once?
I don't know if he even.
Oh boy, no Therese. Rules committee, no Therese.
Yep, she's here.
Hey, there we go. Therese is here. Congratulations, Therese.
Yes, I almost had a heart attack.
Let that wheel go.
Don't have a heart attack, man.
Joining Therese Austin is none other than
Jason Cornett. All right, Mr. Man with the voice.
Man, let's go, Jason.
Hey, Jason's there. Winner at the $50 prize level. We need 2 more winners of cash.
Two more.
In this episode of Win Rory Dougherty's Money, they're just reaching right in his pocket, opening his wallet, saying, "Let me grab a bill." Oh boy, do we have a failure here inside? Going once, going twice.
Come on, Miss Heron.
Oh,
the revolution will not be televised.
failure knows better. She knows you have to show up. She's out of practice. Better all right, let that wheel go round and round. We need another winner. Who will win? Failure's Money dies so that you live.
Who is it? Vicky? Vicky squeezed them all out. Look at Vic.
Way to go, Vic. Good job.
Great
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank
you.
I needed that. What a great way to start a Monday. Thank you.
Absolutely. The pocus was focused yesterday.
Love you. Thank you.
Let that wheel go round and round for our final winner in the 7-spin round.
Who could it be now?
Who could it be now? Good intro for Greg. It's none other than
Yolanda Roberts.
Great job, Yolanda.
Where you at, Yolanda?
Congratulations, Yolanda.
West Coast.
West Coast. Okay, she's saved by the bell.
West Coast, Henry. West Coast.
Camera on. It's just that easy, boys and girls. You work hard. You make some sales, get some talk time. The wheel goes round and round, and all of a sudden, instead of your fantastic commission check that you're going to get on Thursday that will be available to you Friday, you throw a little cash on top of it, and it makes you even happier. But there's something that has the potential to make you very happy right now, because there's one more thing that we need to do. Did we do 7 hole? We got one more, don't we? We got one more spin, don't we, Rules Committee?
Yes, this is this power spin.
All right, so we got one more. That's what I thought. So we got one more spin coming up. This has the potential to make you very, very happy, because you could win $250, or you could win a mighty, mighty amount of cash, depending on how much you have on the board. As this wheel goes round and round, somebody's about to be hundreds of dollars richer. Let the wheel go round and round.
I am a lineman for the county.
Who will be the recipient? I'll tell you who it's. Gavin,
Chris, boy, he squeezed in between 2 chips.
Good
job, Gavin.
I don't hear Gavin.
Come on, Gavin, don't do it like that.
Gavin,
you just squeezed in there.
We want to give $250 to Gavin Christie, but I don't see him and I don't hear him.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh boy. Somebody tell Gavin he could have been having $250, but he didn't show up to the meeting. It's tragic. Let that wheel go round and round, though, because somebody's not going to be sad. Like, you know what? Gavin's money died so that mine may live. And the winner is
Courtney.
Do we have a Courtney going once?
Nice job, Courtney.
Going twice. I don't see Courtney.
Courtney's here. Her camera's on, Henry.
Yes, Courtney's here.
Courtney's here with camera on. That was close. Saved by Nathan Shalom. Peace be unto you, Nathan.
Let's go, Courtney.
Courtney.
Let's go, Courtney.
Job, Courtney.
For Courtney being cheered on by all of her friends. Contests are good, but there's a contest every week. And that contest is your commission check. We had some fun with wheels last week. This week, we've got all types of training. Training is like a contest too, because it tells you how to make more money. You're going to learn lots of stuff to help you be successful. Right now, you should be pretty motivated. In fact, I can't think of anything that would make you more motivated. Wait a minute. Yes, I can. We need to now be benefited from the Monday Motivator himself. We pray he's properly hydrated, because if not, he can spontaneously combust because he spits hot fire. Welcome to the stage. He who motivates. He goes by the name of Grant Dougherty. The louder you are, the better he gets. Make some noise for Grant.
Great job, Mr. Dougherty.
Welcome,
Grant.
Let's go.
Welcome, Grant. Let's go.
A 1-2, a 1-2.
Check mic, check mic.
Mic check, one.
Mic check, mic check.
There you go. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm talking about.
Come on, Mr. Grant. Where you at, Mr. Grant? Where you at? Where you at?
I'm here. All right, let's get going, because it's
Come on, Grant.
8:55. It's 8:55, so want to get you guys on the phone. So champions, winners, champions, compadres. It's going to be a fantastic day. Hopefully you had a fantastic week where you've rested and rejuvenated. It's going to be a big week. I just need a very quick
show of noise on the serious people who are ready to make it happen to have a big week this week. Come on now.
We're making
Yes,
it.
Hey!
Big week.
Yes,
Do it,
it
Lord.
is.
Do it.
Big week.
Serious. Yes, sir.
All right, about 30 of you are pumped up. I'm just kidding, but it's going to be a fantastic day. What time is it? Oh, wait a second. We already know it's game time, baby. It is game time, but what is the timeline snapshot? Hopefully some of you like I love the timeline snapshot to tell you exactly how many days are left and all the countdowns and all the good stuff. James, you got to find me a new countdown. We got to find a new countdown, but we'll find one. Find a good one. But it is week 28 of 52 in the year 2026. 27 weeks down, 25 to go. It's a good countdown. That means it's the second week of the third quarter. 174 SLS calendar days left to write business. I repeat, 174 calendar days left. The year is 52% over. Oh my gosh, more than halfway now. Come on now. And Nizuk, oh my gosh, we have reached this. We're reaching the end of the countdown. I'm kind of freaking out. 3 days until Nizuk, till the trip officially starts. Woo! Many of you will be arriving in 5 days or 6 days, depending if you're President's Club or just a convention qualifier. But nonetheless, it is this week. OMG! Exclamation, exclamation. It's going to be a fantastic time. It's going to be very special. Wonderful, wonderful property. It's going to be amazing. If you're not going to Nizuk, don't say, oh man, oh shucks. Don't go kicking dirt and kicking rock, kicking the can down the road. We have Cabo, and we have been to Cabo, and that is an amazing, amazing, amazing property. One of my favorite that I've ever been to. I talk about it all the time. So we always say TGIM, though. Let's get back to it. TGIM, thank God it's Monday. It's not oh man, it's Monday. Oh, shoot. No, it is Monday. You woke up. It is a blessing. Thank God it's Monday. Thank God for a new week, a new day, a new week, new challenges. We're thankful for challenges because don't we like opportunities? Challenges will make you stronger. They will ultimately make you more money, but they will give you more opportunities. And we're thankful for new success and new growth. Shout out new success. Shout out new growth. That's what we want, but it's going to be a little bit of work. We got to do it. But in order to work, we got to hit the reset button. So hopefully you reset, realign, refocus. So reset, hit that reset button, refresh the computer, and realign with your goals, with your core values, with your beliefs. Realign with what's actually important. Realign with your priorities and let your time go there. Do not waste time lest you will feel like a waste. You will feel down in the dumps if you are not making good use of your time. And refocus. Refocus on your focus. Don't let the ADD world suck you into things that don't matter. And hopefully you are rested, rejuvenated, and ready to attack your week. We're playing offense. In order to play offense, you got to score points, but we got to attack. Come on, everyone say attack. Wherever you are, just say attack. We got to attack.
Attack.
We got to go attack mode if we want to play offense. We got to score some points, baby. We got to light up the scoreboard. So in order to do that, we got to have Fast Start Monday, but we have to attack our week. Last week we talked about what are we going to do different in the second half. What are you going to do different in the second half? What are you going to do more of? How are you going to improve your skills? We make money in 2 ways here. Lots of talk time, lots of activity in increasing your skills. We get paid in proportion to the skill set that we have across any profession, right? The more skills you have, like if I can design computer programs and I'm a tech, that's a big skill, right? Same here. We got to know the presentation inside and out. We got to know how to cover objections. We're to the point where we're like, bring it on. Bring it on, prospective client. Give me some excuse that I'm going to cover right now because I know how to do it. Bring it on. That's the type of confidence that you want to have going into the phones. So, what are we going to do different? What are we going to do more of? If you did not already think about that, you should have. It's time to do it now because the second half needs to be bigger. We got to build momentum and we want to be improving. Many of you have end-of-year goals. Raise your hand if you have some end-of-year goals, some second-half goals, some things that you want to accomplish in your life, in your business, across the board. Yes, see lots of hands. Or say me in the chat. I just want to sign a life, baby. We gotta have a passion to make it better. Second half's gotta be better than the first half, right? First half's great. You might get a lead on the scoreboard, but to win the game, a lot of times the second half's most important. It's not how you start. Well, how you start's important, but it's more about how you finish. So we're going to finish strong. It starts right now with 25 weeks left to go in 2026. Now, I'm just going to give you a little, I don't want to say different this morning, but I'm going to give you some practical Prezo pro tips. Yes, alliteration aside, these will be some very important things for you. Practical Prezo pro tips. These things that are very important when you're on your PEC, when you are there, when you are making the dials, talking to the clients, helping families. There are some things that sometimes we're not like consciously aware of, right? But we want to build this into our conscience when we're on the phones. And these are things that we need to remember. I'm just going to go through a few things, and most of which are obvious, but it's something that we want to consider when we are on the phones, when we are, talking to our prospective clients and getting new business, right? We want new business, right? It's not about taking care of the things that fell off the books and letting that false AP number make us feel good. No, we got to get new prospective clients, new people, new money. That's how we build in this business. That's how you're going to build a passive income, right? So fixing other clients, fixing things that falls off the book, it's necessary, it's good, and it's very, very important. But we also really want to primarily focus on new money as well, right? So let's talk about some practical Prezo pro tips. I like saying that. So first is we talk about establishing your identity. When you first pick up the phone, how many of you know the first 60 seconds of your call is very important? I will argue, and I will just say, because it's pretty much fact, that the first minute of your call is more important than like the big bad close. We're like, oh, I don't know, I can't close. Oh, you don't get to the close unless you're bringing a lot of people through this initial funnel, casting a wide net, and bringing more people into presentations. Am I right? You have to do that in order to bring more people in. So it's very important right off the bat when you're on the call. You ever get a phone call, and it might even be like a spam, I don't want to say a spam call, but like you get someone that's like, there's like low energy, it sound like you could tell they're reading off a script. They're like, hi, my name is John. I'm calling from blah, 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 and, and this and that. And I see here, it's so bad sometimes you just want to hang up on them. And you feel like it's so bad it wouldn't be rude if you hung up on this person, right? That's not how we want to sound. We want to be the exact opposite. Number one, we want to establish our identity as the insurance doctor, as I like to say. Because you're like the cool pediatrician in town. You're the professional, but you also have a great personality, which needs to shine. Shine that light to the world, please, today. Shine your personality. Smile while you dial. If you have a mirror, you think that sounds cheesy, but putting a mirror up, like a small little mirror, get one on Amazon, and while you're dialing, that's why I say smile while you dial. Like, if you're talking with a smile, there's usually a positive tone that shows. I see Wendy's got one right there. There's a positive tone that comes out. So establishing your identity as the professional, number one, but also establishing an enthusiastic, positive tone, confident tone, right? You don't talk like you're an imposter. Like, oh my, like, hi, I'm calling. Can I talk to you? Is it okay? Can you give me some attention? I'm sorry. Is this a good time? Like, no, we can't. And we think we're being nice, but it's really not. It doesn't come off good. Right? We want to establish our identity. We want to bring a good tone, a good enthusiasm, and a good confidence. Want to know why? Because the first 60 seconds are that important, and it's going to be contagious, and you're setting the tone for the rest of the call. And there's people that are going to try to interrupt you in that first 60 seconds, like, what is it? What's this about? How much does it cost? They're going to say all these things. You have to reel it back in. You're the professional. It's just like, I wouldn't go into a doctor's office and be like, what is it? Come on, what is it broken? Come on, tell me right now. They're going to be like, no, I'm going to take a look at it, put my little, hit your little knee, see your reflex, and I'm going to listen to your vitals, and we're going to go down the hall, we're going to take an x-ray, and we're going to find out, and I'm going to give you some advice on what to do next. Same thing here on the phone. This is what we're doing for others. Next is being assumptive. How many of you know in this business and on these calls, being assumptive is actually a good thing? I think the word assumptive gets a bad rap because it's, the whole first three letters of that. It makes a blank out of you and me, all that good stuff, all those funny sayings. But being assumptive is very important on the call because we can assume some things safely on the call. We can assume that it's important. Is that a safe assumption? Yes or no? Do you think so? Raise your hand if you think assuming it's important is a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing. Because if it's not important, you're not making a sale. I repeat, if it's not important to them, you're not making a sale anyways, so you might as well assume it's important because it's going to be important to 98% of the people we talk to. So you can assume it's important. How about assuming they love their family? Can we assume they love their family? Yes or no? Okay. If they don't truly love their family, guess what? You're probably not making a sale either. So that's why it's safe. And you can usually assume they're on a fixed income. If they're not, guess what? That means they have more money than you thought. So they're going to be able to afford it. So why would say, well, I assume you're on a fixed income? Well, you can always say, you know, as far as assuming they're on fixed income, you can say, oh, Miss Jones, that's great. All of our plans are tailor-made. They're specifically designed for people that are on fixed incomes. That means we have unlimited flexibility with the plans we work with. That means we can always find something for you. Isn't that great? Yes, perfect. So that's a great one-liner too. So these things are going to throw you off. As a matter of fact, they're tools to use. Being assumptive is good because it's like, oh, good. Ooh, it's not bad that I'm in a fixed income. Oh, they can help me. Great. So that's one thing that brings them in, brings them closer. Next, and if you can watch someone's maybe off mute, if we can watch that. Passion and belief. Should we be passionate about what we do? Should we believe in what we're saying, what we're doing, what we're selling, how we're talking? Should we have passion and belief? Huge, huge, because they're going to feed off of that. They will feed. If you don't sound like you believe, it goes for anything. If you don't sound like you believe what you're talking about, you're going to lose people's attention. If there's no passion there, meaning, or I'll say another word, excitement, how do you expect people to get excited? They should be excited about taking care of this, right? Like, we're bringing them peace of mind. We're lifting a huge burden. We're securing their family's future for their family so that when the good Lord calls them home, there's nothing that's going to fall on their kids. That's a huge, huge thing. So we should be excited about that. And they should have our arms should be around them metaphorically during this whole conversation. And they should be getting these pats on the back because, Miss Jones, my goal here is to make sure your family has peace of mind. There's no greater gift on this earth, on this planet, to give your family than the gift of peace of mind. I agree. All right, then boom. See, you're connecting with that. You're connecting with that. The goal is to have peace of mind, to lift the burden. And the thing is, they've put this off long enough so where it's like they've put it on the back burner. They're thinking, a lot of people are thinking, hey, I'm in okay health. Yeah, I'm not going to die tomorrow. They put it off. I mean, because things are more expensive. It's easy to put this thing off. That's why we create the urgency, right? Because passion and belief is contagious. That's why urgency is the next point. Urgency. How many of you think it's good to create an urgency? Not like you're going to die tomorrow. Like, you need this. Not like that. I'm saying you need to have urgency and establish and solidify the need of what we're doing. Establish the need. Establish the urgency. You talk like it's important. This is not a nice to have. It's a must have. It's a need, not a luxury. We're not upgrading their vacuum cleaner or their silverware set or their knives. Like, we're not upgrading something. It's something that usually they don't have, and it's something that's completely solving a problem, and it's creating peace of mind on both ends for themselves and for the people they're protecting, right? So that's huge. A lot of these things are contagious. Like I said, the passion and belief and all this stuff is going to be contagious. They feed off your confidence, how you sound, how you feel. Super, super important. And also, with the urgency and with the need, I always throughout the call to get, when I like to ask, this is important to you, right? I like them to give me audible yeses. Hearing them, you need to pay attention because they're going to tell you how serious they are. They're going to tell you how serious they are. So when you talk about the urgency and solidifying the need during that process, and please watch those mute buttons if someone can help me with that. Thank you. Here you get a feel for how serious they are about making the decision. You can sort of gauge that. That is a gauge on how serious they are. Next is agreement. How many of you think agreement is important on a call? Agreement, connection, all these things. Agree and move on.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. So there's times at the beginning of the call, you may get some pushback. I don't have time. What I say? Oh, okay. When's a good time? Checkmate. You're done. The most important thing is you just, Miss Jones, I totally get it. I don't got much time either. I got so many people I got to help today, but I just need a few short minutes of your time. I know how important this is to you, and it only takes a few short minutes to see exactly what's here for you and how we can help you, okay? So it's not like being inconsiderate. It's just a lot of time that's what we call a smokescreen objection. It's not going to be something that's actually real. It takes you a little while to realize it's like they're not actually busy, right? They'd be sitting on the lazy boy in their pajama pants and they're going to tell you that they're busy. They're not really busy. So don't ask if it's a good time, because that's just a trap. Don't do that. Never ask if it's a good time. It's another thing to be assumed. Always assume it's a good time. If it's not truly a good time, like I'm about to walk into the doctor's office, then you get the next closest available time. All right, Miss Jones, I totally get it. I can call you back this afternoon, or tomorrow I got a 9 a.m. or a 9:30 or 11:15. What works better? So always assume it's a good time now. That's important. And talk like your time is valuable, please, because your time is valuable. So don't just everyone's time's valuable. So act like your time's valuable too. Don't talk like it's not. Now agree and move on. Get them into agreement. Audible yes answers. Agreement equals connection equals sales. You're going to make sales when you connect with your client. You connect through agreement. So get it. That's why I like these yes answers when you're going back and forth, right? Good. And when we do these things, we do a thing I like to call, we move the ball down the field. It's just like in any sport. You got to move the ball down the field. Like football, throw, pass, run, first down, eventually touchdown, sales a touchdown. But we got to move the ball down the field. And we do that we establish their identity. You are the leader of the call. You are the facilitator of where the presentation is going. You take the lead. Remember, we walk the dog. Don't let the dog walk you, right? We have to be the ones that move the ball down the field. And we establish that confidence. We establish our tone. We establish our identity. We're listening. We're actively listening to, the fact-finding process and when we're asking about them and things like that. Along the way, they're becoming more confident in you. And when they're confident in you, it's a very, very good thing. So that's how we're going to instill confidence in them, by talking confident, talking with passion, being the insurance doctor. We have the solutions to their problem, the answers to their questions, and the solutions to their problems. They already know they need this, right? So if we talk like it's a need, we don't talk like it sounds good. No, we talk like it's absolutely a need. Okay. And finally, just almost done here, stacking value and stacking benefits. We're already solving a problem of getting them covered. But stack value and stack benefits, and please get excited about the benefits. My dad always say that it's like dressing up the policy, because it's like everyone needs a plan, right? But we make it good with all the benefits. It's like, look, a bowl of vanilla ice cream is great. I told James doesn't talk about ice cream today. A bowl of vanilla ice cream is great, but a perfect plan for our client that's tailor-made for them with all these benefits is like a hot fudge sundae. It's like the vanilla ice cream with the fudge and the caramel and the nuts and the sprinkles and the cherries and the whipped cream, all that good stuff. Some of you getting hungry. You cannot have a sundae this morning. It's too early. But that's the difference. People like vanilla ice cream. They need it anyways, right? So you're going to even it, but you can dress it up, stack those benefits, and you make it so obvious. They already need it, but you stack these benefits, it becomes very, very hard for them not to buy today. So that's what I want to kind of leave you guys with. Look, you make it easy, you make it obvious, and make it comfortable for them, and make it a good experience for them. All right, and then they're going to tell other people about us, right? That's good. So lead the way, and they will follow. Lead it professionally, lead it from a passion and belief perspective, and with confidence. They will follow your lead today. Assume, again, whenever I picked up the phone, I would always say, Mary Jones on 123 Easy Street, Apartment J in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm going to help you today. That's always what I would like. Right before I pick up the call, I knew I'm going to help this person today. If there's help to be had, I'm going to be the one to do it. I'm not going to be the next person they talk to. I'm going to be the person that takes care of it for them today. And if you come with that type of positive intensity, that's a really, really good thing. Okay? So hopefully this helped you. This little not a refresher, just a little reminders of things, a lot of which you know, but just confirming these things, because we want to get a fast start Monday. If you do these things, you're going to have a fast start Monday. You stay positive, you're going to have a fast start Monday, period. You assume the sale, and you're assumptive, and you're positive, and you're passionate, and you have a good tone, and you lead the way for them, and you have the answer to their questions. You're going to have a big day today. It's not going to be like, I hope I make a sale day. Every call is going to be good. So what I just told you is scalable to the nth degree, because if you do them on every single call, it's going to be positive. All right, I'm done. Whew, that was a lot. But I hope this blessed you and helped you today, and it's going to be a big day and a big week. So we're going to do one last thing, is the quote, and I'm going to give it to you. Focus on improving yourself, not proving yourself. Maybe you do have some things to prove, but the most important thing is that you improve yourself. So let's do it. You know I love you guys, and that's why I hit you with the truth, and I'm intense and positive for you. So let's have a fantastic day and fantastic week. Love you guys. Henry, back to you.
Woo! One more time.
Thank you, Grant.
Way to
Thank
go,
you,
Grant.
That was
All right,
Two,
awesome.
thank you for that.
break it
We
down.
needed that.
Thanks, Grant.
We've got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get off to a fast start Monday. How do you do that? It's real simple. You jump off of this VCC or jump off of this call or this session and jump into your VCCs. You do not chit chat. You do not take 30 minutes to eat breakfast. You run to the restroom, get that out the way, you get a cup of coffee, and then you go where you need to go, whether that's training or whether that's calling. Get to it and be about it. If you do, you're going to have great success today. If you believe that that is talking about you, then when I say one, you say no excuses, only results count, because a lot of you say it, the more you believe it, the more you sell. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
All the
Congratulations.
results
All the
count.
results.
Results count.
To the
Go,
corner.
go.
All the results count.